It didn't happen.
Say my name. Say my fucking name. I don't even care. If you love me.
So
What up?
I gotta thank
Check.
I gotta thank Miguel, guy I work with, who sent me the link to this. This is band Magnamain, and
They are cool.
I never cleared this with him. So if you're listening, and we'll play more if you want, or we'll stop doing it in a minute. So, but I thought it was pretty cool.
I like it.
He sent this to me yesterday when this was my mood, and that's him singing,
Of course
and
it
also
is.
playing bass.
I like the low end, man.
All right, we'll save that for later. All right. So, welcome back.
Yeah. Only here for 1 week, though.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
And then we're going again. And I don't listen the week after that. I'll have to let you know what's going on because I have a bunch of really important gigs coming up. Important in my world, not in the world of the world.
Yeah.
Not important to anybody, but to me, they're important. So I have an Instinct show April 22nd.
Yeah.
And there are multiple practices in that week.
Yeah, let me know.
And then I also may have some Instinct practice, old school practice as well, because the following week, as you know, we are going on our excursion to M3.
Can we do a remote?
Well, I don't see why you couldn't.
I think we'll definitely have to do something from the parking lot.
You could do that. You could do that with your phone, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Even if I video something and then upload it to Podbean.
Oh, we have to.
Yeah, definitely do something. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do like a whole 3-day check-in.
Dude, do you have editing software?
Oh, I can find something.
Because my son-in-law knows where to get some.
Hey, that sounds like us.
Yeah. I just had to get that rolling.
Well, I have to get the kid a
Kelly Cruz in the house, by the way.
Woohoo!
Patty Phillips is in the house. Paul Levis is in the house.
Wow.
And we've already gotten the community standards statement.
Bastards.
I do want to give a shout out to Rick Copley. Not sadly, but he had an appendicitis and had emergency surgery this past Saturday. So I spoke with him yesterday. And if you don't know who he is, that's fine. He's my friend. He's a guitar player.
But he's okay.
But he's doing good.
Good.
He's resting.
And he never has to worry about it again.
He's got some family at home with him and some in-laws. Unfortunately, his wife is out of state visiting other family when all this happened. So
planned it well, yeah.
It's shit happens, man.
Yeah. I usually get like sick like that, something where I need a doctor.
In other words,
on like a Friday night.
Oh, it was a Friday night. Mm-hmm. He was in the ER waiting room till about 1 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't stay out too late.
Well, he did already. It's too late.
God. All right. Well, I'm going to do this now because we don't have anything to drink.
Sure. I like. Oh, we lost 7 people when you said that.
Sorry. So I've got a treat tonight. So I'm a fan of brown ale.
Yes. Oh, so am I.
So now Sam Smith's Nut Brown, best in the world.
One of the best.
Best American Nut Brown ever.
Oh.
Yeah. And I brought 2 of these for us.
We're going to stay back on this print job. Very well done. Thank you.
This is Avery's Ellie's Brown. All right, shut up, wacko. Ellie's Brown American Brown Ale.
It's a ball can.
This is I went to
see it. Ball.
Oh,
it's a ball can.
Nice. I went over to King of Prussia Beverage.
Yeah.
Years ago.
That place is all tore up right now.
Yeah. They're putting in new
freezers
new stuff. And the guy who runs it, Joe, used to give me beer.
I never see Joe there.
I don't see him there anymore. No. It sucks. But he was really cool. He always used to give us free stuff. So this was one of the ones he gave me to try.
So he was there.
He was there. And he gave me this to try. And I'm like, oh my God, I love this shit. Then it never, I bought all the stuff they had and they never got it back again for like 3 or 4 years. Then I started getting like really weirdly angry at Joe. Like he turned me onto it and then he stole it all for himself.
It's like the Trooper beer.
Yeah, well, yeah, but this is better, Trooper.
No, I'm saying that they had it for a very short time.
Yeah. So,
but it's great beer.
I'll put the can out here. I don't know if anybody can see it, but it's Ellie's Brown. Ellie is the dog. Oh, hey, Doc.
I don't want you to let me down again.
Word. So as you can see, it's very dark.
I
brown.
poured very poorly, so I have a very large head.
Yeah, it happens.
But the smell of this is divine.
It's amazing.
And I like to use that term, divine.
Yeah, it's like roasted malt and the vanilla. Yeah. Doc, we got to hook up soon, man. I got a bag full of beer for you.
It's his birthday.
Got a whole warehouse, huh?
Hey, man.
How come you can't be here, man? Anne-Marie Hurling Boyes, hello. Sympathies to you.
Ah, yes. How was your birthday, Doc?
Another day.
Says the old man, not a 12-year-old.
Oh, and Pat is also here. Hey, Pat.
Oh, Pat.
Oh, this stuff's... I just missed
the conversation upstairs is still going on.
Oh, my God. You're getting so much trouble.
Oh, my. I'm going to tell the story during the air. I think that's going to be fun. I think we should.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, what's up?
Not too much, gents. How are you?
Oh, so
good
much
to
better
hear
now.
your voice, Pat.
Yeah, I sound better. I'm still suffering from the aftermath of the coronavirus, but I'm getting better.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, dude.
It's all good. I haven't been able to rehearse in a while because they can't get the voice isn't coming back. I gotta get some steroids, I think.
We're on the heels now of a vitamin B12 version or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming. And so, I'm flying in a couple of days and I'm like, oh, great. Here we go. Now, I am of the age now where I am eligible, as Jim, I think you are as well, for the fourth round. So that way they can get extra chips in you.
Oh, yeah, God. Don't start.
You're going to be like a cookie.
Yeah. I'm going to be a
chips or
silicone chip.
Absolutely. Well, there was actually a story I saw today. Some guy, and I forget where.
I am going to get my fourth round of silicone chip, though.
This guy had 100, it's something like 100 or 90 or some insane amount of shots. What he was doing,
90.
He was getting the shots and then taking the cards and giving them to other people. He was selling them. Hey, Bree. I think you're still here.
I think that's a federal offense.
I don't know if he was from the United States or not.
Oh, well, then who cares?
Exactly.
Hey, if it's Europe, fuck those people. They get extra days off.
Well, I care about the Europeans. I just don't care about one in particular right now.
Oh, that guy?
He is turned into quite the monster.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
He's like in Hitler level. I mean, I'm seeing the pictures coming out of Ukraine. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it's
and
really
disturbing.
bad what he's doing. But
and that's
Zelensky's going to come out like the huge hero if he survives this.
Is, and it was funny because I think on Netflix they have his movie somewhere.
His
I saw
TV
it.
show. Yeah,
they have it with its subtitle.
That would be
I'm sure.
like if Cousin Balky became president and then kicked ass.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Basically,
here.
yeah.
But he's
Kramer,
the greatest.
Oh God, no, he will not. No,
no, we know what that sitcom. That stand up went like. It wasn't good.
He's done. He's done. He done it.
He's one of my favorites. That's the thing that bothers me.
I was watching him on. We pulled up a thing of Fridays when he was Battle Boy.
Yeah,
and it was freaking hysterical. He's so weird.
All my heroes are falling down.
Yeah,
Bill Cosby.
Yep.
He fell down.
Yep. Putin.
Putin was one of my heroes. No, he wasn't. Fuck that guy. But Will Smith,
Snake Oiler. Yeah. Oh,
completely jumped the shark, shit the bed. What did he do? What happened, dude?
He's just an angry dude. He's from Overbrook.
No,
what do you want?
He wasn't angry.
There's two takes on this.
Yeah,
he wasn't angry until he got the look.
He got the look from the wife.
Yeah, but there's two takes on it. It is you know how the ratings for the Academy suck terribly. This is one way to get ratings back. Number one, and he took the fall for it. Or number two, he was really pissed off and it just went out of control.
So okay, so we need to get the ratings up. Are you willing to dive Will Smith? We're going to take away your Academy privileges. No, nobody's doing that.
You can go, yeah, I'm big enough to survive this.
Yeah, he's not.
No, he's not.
His son took him down enough that he's not going to survive this.
No,
his kids are too weird.
But she's definitely a player in his life. She's playing him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
Has been for 20 years.
It's I don't like her, man. Sorry.
Nah,
Nope.
she bugged me when she was in Gotham.
I couldn't believe that was her.
Yeah, she was just gross. I look at her, I'm like, I bet she smells bad.
No, she doesn't smell bad.
She looks like she smells bad.
She smells good.
No,
I know
I think
she
she smells
does.
bad.
No, she's got that.
Wasn't her name Fish in Gotham?
Special essence.
Yeah.
You know that special essence that like you're like, uh-oh.
Oh man. Up. There we go.
Fixed
Sorry.
it just that quick.
Had to straighten a vacuum
We're
tube.
gonna have to get some new equipment. Speaking of vacuum tubes,
Oh.
do you know there's a worldwide shortage right now?
Well, yeah. Who only Russia makes them? Yeah?
No, they are not.
But they're a big supplier of them.
Slovakia makes JJ tubes.
Of course. What was I
JJ
thinking?
tubes are all that Paul Adler puts in his amplifiers.
Why is Slovakia having a problem?
They're not having a problem. But when there's a shortage of other things,
They
production
can't make it too.
increases. You have to hire more people. You have to buy more equipment. What does that equal?
Shit.
More money.
Mhm.
This is called economics. People,
Oh no!
when there's a
I
shortage
thought it was the
of
president.
something. Of which country? Slovakia?
I don't know who's the
See,
president.
that's what
Well, there's a company in the U.S. that is reopening to make tubes now, I believe.
Western Electric is
Western Electric, correct.
Really?
but they make tubes that cost about $175 to or $350 a piece right now. They make specialized audio.
Yeah.
So they will have to get different equipment to be able to produce what we commonly guitar players and bass players all love, the EL34s, the 6L6Cs, the 12AX7s, which everybody uses in their preamps.
Or you
We
go
love
with a D-class amp.
17 people just dove off the show on that
Oh my
one.
god! Talking about hardware.
Are they talking about gear? I like
Hey,
gear.
we can go, if you're going to go music, I'll say The Early Years was just released in hard copy this week on FNA Records.
Of Sick Vicky.
Correct.
So you have to preface that because people don't necessarily
Well,
associate.
I was leaving room for you, my friend.
Oh, I gave it to you. And you know what I mean?
Building to that, he was
We
like
have
building
to,
suspense and like
we have
come
to
on.
all do this.
Let's come together.
There
Yeah.
we just did.
Gross.
Not that way, Jim. Unless,
In return for money,
No.
yeah, he just paid me off to talk about Sick Vicky.
Come on. You got to loosen up, Mr. Adler.
Love that.
don't touch it.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, it's been a while.
But
Yeah.
I got to hang out with Rich this weekend. We signed a bunch of fan packs and sent them back to the record company because they're, that's the big thing now. You send
Yeah.
people buy the signed things. It costs them a little more money, but they like to have the signed paraphernalia and stuff like that.
Did I ever tell you that I was offered a deal from FNA?
You should have taken it.
Well, that would require me giving them product.
Thank you, Captain Forsyth.
Thank you. You're so insightful, Pat. I have so we have a bunch of Music Instinct, and it's all tied up on tapes and things like that. And the people that have the tapes are not me.
Oh, you don't have any quarter inches kicking around?
They
in
have them.
studios?
The other people have them.
And
So
why
I-
you
Can't
don't
get-
want to share?
I needed those transferred, and it was as though I asked for a baby to be birthed on Mars.
You know where they live? We can just go there.
It's not that simple. Apparently,
I have a
these
crowbar.
recordings are so old that
Oh.
most people are afraid to play them on current machines.
Well, you gotta immediately
they
play
want-
and transfer because you're
They
gonna get
want
one
you
shot.
to bake
Yeah,
them.
you get one shot. And that's the same thing with video. I've worked in video my whole life. And video and audio tape, that oxide will come right off. So you have to do it. We have one shot at it. You make sure you digitize it the moment you do it.
So I asked, can we send these somewhere? Who cares what the price is? Crickets.
Why not? I mean, what's the alternative?
Well, the
Even
the
if they
ship,
crumble to dust, I mean,
the
you're never going to be able to
ship
do
has
it.
left the dock, my friend. That was like 3 years ago. I'm not going to go back to the poor guy and hey, I finally got that stuff digitized to WAV files. And we still have a record deal with you.
I do appreciate you said wave. I know where you're going with that. I like that was very subtle.
That was an acceptable,
very subtle.
an acceptable form of whatever submittal.
Here,
was a
here's
WAV.
another one of these.
These are really
They're
good.
they're insanely good.
So if Terry and Russell, if you're listening, that's you.
God damn. No pressure.
That's fine. Whatever. We can record new material. Nobody cares. I actually
just do
I
do
found-
what that everybody's doing these days. Just re-record the old stuff.
well, yeah, but that's a whole nother thing. You know.
Yeah, my kid may
it's a
have
whole
access
thing.
to a recording studio soon. So
Well, that's another thing. But
Yeah.
they wanted authentic recordings from the time, if I remember correctly, when I had the conversations with the president of the company. We were
Well,
allowed to bring in some new tunes, but he wanted primarily some vintage stuff.
But
Not
do what
that
all the other bands do. Just lie.
Well, that was actually the allure behind the early years, because that's all demo tapes, and we remastered them, but you can hear the defects and all of it, and it's just kind of the allure and the allure of it.
And at this stage, don't you qualify as vintage stuff?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, he's totally vintage.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm vintage, but I need the vintage material to submit it. I don't have the material. I can't. My cassette tapes to have that wow and flutter thing going on. We did that.
You got to hit the metal button.
No, that makes it worse. So, it's got to be at least presentable. I mean, it's unless you want to do the Garbage Days version of it. So whatever.
But
so, by the way, this past week, the reason we didn't have a show is because I was at the Met in Philadelphia. It's a storied
Queensrÿche
that was brought back to life in Philadelphia as part of a gentrification of North Broad Street in Philadelphia near Temple University. And this
because that's a yummy area, yeah.
Well, it is now. It wasn't when I was in college, but now
Society Hill's nice. It still has bars on the windows.
Now there's $1 million homes going up near the Met. I parked in a parking lot. There were these incredible homes right near there.
That's a shame.
Well, money travels and gentrification follows. The entire Gerard Street corridor up to the Met. Anyway, what an amazing venue.
It's great.
Unbelievable.
Horrifying.
Now, 30 years ago, one block south of the Met, I recorded in a studio on Broad Street.
RPM?
RPM
RPM was further over.
Avenue. This is on Broad Street. The guy that owned the studio was a Prince impersonator by his stage name, and he also had this really cool studio. And they did mix downs to
the guy formerly known as a Prince impersonator.
I think they mixed down to Beta 8s or something like that. That's what he used for. Anyway, he had to hire armed guards to stand on each corner so that our cars wouldn't get vandalized while we were recording. Fast forward to last week, I parked that same block behind it in a church parking lot.
Hey, Steph.
With my son, which we shared a couple beers in the parking lot before we went in. And parking was $40.
Jesus Christ.
In an area where they had to have armed security
come with a
guards.
hand job?
We walked out to the street. It was nothing but nice people. La, la, la. Isn't life great? Let's go to the bar and have a drink. It is completely twisted.
I got chased by a 9-year-old with a switchblade there once.
What year?
Not
recently.
1976, I think.
See, you moron.
I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault.
I said I was there 30 years ago recording. The whole area is gentrified. It's amazing. And that venue is absolutely beautiful. And the acoustics are spectacular. Now, the PA that they brought in was very good. I mean, most PAs today that most bands bring in, these digital systems are just incredible. But there was very good separation between the guitars. Both bands, Queensrÿche and Judas Priest, that's who I went to see, sounded spectacular. It was the War of the Gods. Todd Latour is an excellent replacement for Jeff Tate. And I'm not talking about Jeff Tate now. I'm talking about Jeff Tate 1993-ish, 94. Not Jeff Tate 1987. Nobody beats Jeff Tate 1987.
Don't be ridiculous.
Jeff Tate 1987 is Jeff Tate. Okay? But that being said, the Metal Gods were singing. And Rob Halford, I think he's 71 or 72. Destroyed. I mean, he was killing it, man. I've seen probably every tour of Priest since 1979. This was, and no offense to any of the guitar players that were in the band and that they aren't there now. I'm a guitar player.
Of shit.
What a fucking great show. Richie Faulkner, you, my friend, are a god. That's a reason I have one of his guitars behind me. Fucking god. A fucking god. Was so good, so articulate, so precise. And Mr. Sneap, the guy who stands where Glenn Tipton once stood. Your game's been upped and you answered the call. That being said, you're nowhere near Richie Faulkner. Could I do what you're doing, Mr. Sneap? Probably not. But if I did the same set every night over and over and over, and people think I do, but I don't. Maybe. We do 4 hours of material. You're doing an hour and 10. I think I could hone in those 4 solos that you did. But that being said,
yeah, so another fuck you.
Great show. I'm not trying to be mean. Richie Faulkner, I can't do what you do. Sorry. Nope, not going to happen. Nope, doesn't happen. The guy was experimenting. He was taking leaps of faith in the key. If you're a musician, you know what I'm talking about. When you make that leap and go somewhere, you're not sure where you're going to end up. It only happens in jazz and heavy metal in my world, and the blues. And he was doing it with aplomb. Oh, what a great show. I had the time of my life.
How was Halford's voice?
It was spectacular. Now, no, it's never going to be the same as 1981, but it is, I would say 85% of 1981. There are very high notes that he cannot get completely there, but he does compensation that makes it all work. A couple songs he dropped the octave so he wouldn't wear himself out. Oh, he's so good. He is by far one of the greatest vocalists in metal of all time. I love watching that guy. I love hearing him sing. It was a religious experience.
I'm always surprised when those guys can still sing.
I mean, I think I can play some of it. I have some of it. Let me see if I can play it.
Because I just remember when we saw Doc in that one time, and it was kind of like,
well, that's no.
Yeah, but then Jack Russell came out and was more Dockin than Dockin.
You can't even. Okay, so I found some live video from Philly. I mean, they did Sinner. That's a. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's see if this is live. We probably won't get dinged for.
I get thrown off the air, whatever. Do you want me to like play fart noises in between?
What is this, Beavis and Butthead?
Well, I just want to confuse Facebook. They won't get that. They won't get this. You're in the middle and it's live.
Section of the song.
Yeah.
I mean, low range is there.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
Not bad for an 80-year-old dude.
I mean, it's just incredible, man. So typically when I go to see a band that I really like, I lose my shit. I start screaming. I'm shaking. I'm singing every song. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I decided to take this show because I had this feeling that this could be one of the last times I see one of my heroes growing up, and that's Rob Halford. So I took it all in. I watched. I listened. I did not let my emotions take over me. It was very difficult.
You didn't record the whole thing with your cell phone.
I only recorded one piece of one song. It's going through that thing over there. It's filming us. Have not watched it back, but now I have the whole concert right here.
Yeah.
This says it's an hour and 52 minutes.
You got to just download that.
I should. I mean, even Painkiller. We're getting a.
Oh, it's like Morse code.
Oh, my wife and her entourage were there as well.
I think we need some new cables.
I think so.
One Amazon click away.
There you
So did they enjoy it?
Oh yeah, they loved it.
Yeah. I saw a lot of people I knew.
I almost got to go.
I had a feeling I would see you there, but I didn't. I did see a couple of people. I didn't get the chance to get over to say hello to them. One of them actually parked directly across from me, and we didn't even make eye contact directly. So I, unfortunately,
You didn't need any chocolate, did you?
no chocolate.
Okay.
We won't discuss that at this.
All right, just checking.
Well, you guys were at that show. I went to the one later on in the week at the Fillmore.
Oh, okay. So that was Mr. Mammoth Man.
Yep, I was there. You know, Mammoth is good, but Dirty Honey really stole the show, my friend.
Dude, I watched some clips of Dirty Honey, and I have a bunch of the stuff from the Squeaky Young Lads.
That's not with John Holmes.
That Zeppelin cover band, wannabe. But
I'm sorry.
Dirty Honey is that band is every person in that band is good.
They're stellar.
Stellar. That's a great term. The guitar player's articulation was just beautiful.
He has a really unique way the way he plays that Gibson and flips between the pickups while he's doing, and the switching between the amps is kind of cool as well if you watch what he's doing.
So I only saw one song. I did see him switching pickups. I did see him play the guitar, behind his neck and all that fun stuff. But just his attack, his phrasing is a word that we use to describe.
I'll send you a picture of how close I was.
So you must have been right there.
Oh, we were we were probably 2 rows of people back from the stage.
Well, at the Fillmore, that's not the hardest thing to have happen at times, right? I mean, it's general admission typically.
Yep.
Yep. I was row 10 for Steel Panther a number of times.
Oh, nice.
And you want to talk about a guitar player? That guy who goes by the name of Satchel. That guy is a sick guitar player. He was in the band. What is it? The Rob Halford band. That it's all right. I'm just. He's a guitar player for Fight. People don't know that. That's because he didn't wear a wig.
Piece of shit.
No, just that it's an act. Steel Panther is.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Yes.
When they were advertising for bass players, I thought about it for about 3 seconds. And then I said, no, I can't tell my kids, hey, I got to get on stage and play a song called Ball Sack.
Oh, my God. I love it. So
why not?
My wife does not like hard rock and metal. I don't know if anybody knows that or not. She's a country music lover.
I've heard about this. Yes.
So she's gotten into the music over the years. She appreciates some things, that old school does, and has been a big supporter of old school and Instinct over the years for me. So one year I took her to see Steel Panther, and she loved it. She said, this is the best comedy musical that I've been to, because that's what it is.
It is. It totally is.
And from a musician point of view, if you have any clue what's going on, that's the Whitesnake ripoff song. That's the Bon Jovi ripoff song. That's the Yngwie ripoff song. They tip their hat to everybody and then make fun of it with their crude lyrics, which are hysterical.
It's like a dirty version of Spinal Tap.
It totally is, but with musicians that can just tear your face off.
Yeah.
I mean, he is one of the greatest guitar players I've ever heard
it's
live.
Brilliant. Like
not joking, dude. Like that guy is fucking incredible. He went to like GIT or one of those places.
Yeah. Why not? I mean, they found a niche, and they're, you know what? If they play that music, it's really hard to stand out. So they played that version, and they do.
They started out. Their name was called Metal School, and they were what my band is. Mm-hmm. They were a cover band of 80s hard rock. They did it all, and they did it perfectly. Golly.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Russ Parrish is Satchel's real name. His stage name is Satchel, but his real name is Russ Parrish. Very, very good guitar player.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
My stage name is Sack.
I know. I heard about it. Yeah. It's tough when the other guy Ball comes up, and then
it gets really confusing. People think it's a whole.
Can't introduce them in the wrong order. The whole thing. It's
got to be me first.
Terrible.
Yeah,
that happens.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Dad,
sorry.
So one other thing to check out about Dirty Honey is they were on, not they, Mark LaBelle, the singer, sang with Lizzie Hale at NAMM. Did you see that?
She's so good. No.
You got to look it up on YouTube. Look up Mark LaBelle NAMM.
Okay, so you send me the link and I'll watch it.
Okay. They did a whole lot of love.
Jesus.
I would love to see it. Lizzie Hale's amazing. You know, she's a Philly, connection, the whole thing.
Like Sally Star.
Her uncle is a bass player who played in like Ivory Tower or something like that, right?
I want to say, yeah.
Anybody? Pat?
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time, Ivory Tower.
Oh,
I don't remember who played in that band. All I remember was Bill was in it.
I used to go see that band at the Galaxy.
Me too. I used to sneak in to see that band.
I was underage. Yeah, so there you go. We used to sneak in there. I don't know how we did it. I don't know what we did, but I think
it was easy. They didn't care.
We showed college IDs because that was kind of a thing back in that time frame.
They didn't care as much back then.
No.
Now there's liability. Back then,
well, Pelly Lindbergh hadn't crashed his car yet.
That's true. Yeah.
That was right near the Galaxy, by the way.
Yeah.
Like right down the street.
A lot of those guys used to go over to Popcorns.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
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 And I was never in that place.
I got to say, were we old enough?
Lived here.
But I don't know if we were old enough to go there.
We wouldn't have. Well, yes, you would have been because, well, no, you're not a woman. I know that a girlfriend had way back, her friends, and they used to all go to Popcorns.
Yeah. The nice thing.
Yeah, it was easy to get in underage as a girl at Popcorns.
Yeah. We couldn't.
Slip. No, sorry.
I tried that. It didn't work.
No,
but
they couldn't see mine.
Well, the thing.
Fuzzy navel.
I told. Oh God, don't. I told you before. Like we used to go to the places around here, and I remember being 17 and getting served around here.
Oh, we used to go to
the Valley Forge Diner. Do you remember that place?
Oh yeah, that one waitress. I think she commanded a tank in the Second World War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we used to go to this place in Northeast Philly.
Care.
It's still there, but it's not there. It was the original location. So it's not the same owner. So I'm not disparaging anybody, but the original Nick's roast beef, Cotman. It was 2 doors down from the library, and we had a waitress named Edna that we used to go see. Edna, and we were 18, and on the nights we couldn't get into the Empire when it wasn't all ages, we would go see Edna. And they had little jukeboxes in every booth. So you had the booth and the bar.
Yeah.
So we would take over. And of course, we'd pump all our quarters in there because those were the days with quarters. And
the quarter we actually would put in something. Bon
Jovi and whatever else. Motley Crue and Metallica.
Miko, Star Wars.
And what was that one song? Walks Like an Egyptian. We used to play that a lot.
The Bangles.
The Bangles. I mean, it was a hit song at the time, so we would just, we wanted to rock it out a little bit. So we used to do that. But anyway, we would get served in there, and then we used to go to a place on Roosevelt Boulevard called Sportsters.
Oh, I love Sportsters. That was the greatest place in the world.
They would give you, you'd say, "I'd like some onion rings." They would bring out an entire brick, frozen. Yeah, they'd stuff in the box and put the whole thing in.
No, dude, I saw how they made that, and then I never wanted one again.
Oh.
They would take 8,000 onion rings and just smash them into a cube, and greases fall, coming out. It's disgusting. And then that's what delicious. It was good. It was good. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's probably why I want to reopen
that place.
That was a great place. So we used to go there and get kamikazes because my father told me, he's like, "Hey, if you go to Sportsters, they make a good kamikaze." I'm like, "Dad, I'm 17. So well, I'm not saying
don't be a pussy.
Just if you go there, that's what I would get. Get a green drink."
Dude, I'm surprised you and I were like hanging out everywhere back then because we hit all the same stupid places.
Reminds me of something.
The Velvet Lounge, the Skull Block, the Empire, Dick Lee's, Bonnie's.
Was Dick Lee just like some guy,
No,
I know. Okay. I'm fucking around. Yeah. There was a lot of places I couldn't get to go because.
Well, you lived in the wrong place.
I lived in the wrong place, and the guys I hung out with were a bunch of pussies. I lived in the wrong place,
but we all went.
Yeah, they wouldn't go down there. We would just
go together.
Yeah, the closest we ever got was we raced an escort down on Front Street.
Hey, man, some of those escorts.
We raced a Beetle and lost. It was embarrassing.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
60 and 19.
It's just funny though, man, because like we were on all the same places and we really didn't meet each other until we got into like the band
We
thing.
played on the same bill.
I know. So that's what I'm saying is when we played, it was different. But when we were underage, we were in all the same places.
Of course we were.
I'm still freaked out that we live one door away from each other, and we know Eric Finkelstein. Fucking
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Name.
Finkelstein!
Wasn't me. But
oh God,
Sportsers. I used to go there with the truth. I used to go there with a keyboard. I used to be able to play.
What were you going up to Northeast Philly for?
No, there was one here.
Oh, there was one here?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even know it was
right up here on Warner Road, right?
That's
where
funny.
the Walmart is.
The one we used to go to was at Roosevelt Boulevard in Grant.
Yeah.
And oh my God. So we would all pile in my 79 Cougar, which is the one in the picture there.
One in the bathroom.
Yeah. And I always drove.
It's better than my Rabbit Diesel.
Oof, yeah. Oh man.
Small, but it sounds like a truck.
I only had 5 more horsepower than you probably, even though I had a 51 Windsor.
My neighbor had a diesel Cadillac.
Oh yeah.
It was retarded.
No, that was a converted gasoline engine. That is one of the worst motors General Motors ever made, other than the alternating cylinder one. It was the 846 whatever.
It was shit.
And it was a mechanical system. It was a total disaster.
That reminds me of something.
But the diesel was a converted gasoline engine.
Something more important.
Yes, what's that?
Doc, did you see the Batman yet?
Maybe he's in the bathroom.
Get out of the toilet, Doc.
Did you finally see it, Jim?
Yeah. No, I didn't see it yet.
You didn't see it? Okay, so we won't get into it too much.
I do plan on seeing it by the end of the week, though.
All right. So
well, hurry up.
We're not going to have a show next week because I'm gonna
we'll get to it. But I do want to mention something about the Batmobile. I was thinking
Charger,
powertrain.
Well, I think some of it was implied.
It had a regular internal combustion engine.
It did with an afterburner.
And well, I think it had a turbine. Like an old Chrysler turbine engine.
Well, they had those.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's why I said Chrysler turbine engine.
It was blue.
No, they weren't blue.
No, I know, but
they were like
in the movie. There was some blue light.
But I was just thinking,
blue is the best light there is.
Of course,
the House of Blue Light.
But I was just thinking, like, you have the turbine. There's not a lot of power off the start, but then you had
it would kick in
the stuff. So, but it took a while.
That scene.
I love the new Batmobile. I want
two
one.
scenes. Yeah. 2 scenes that mean
Batmobile. What's your favorite Batmobile?
Hold on.
That one.
That one.
For me, it's the Tumbler. But
I don't like that. It's a tank.
2 scenes in that movie, without giving anything away,
where Batman dies.
I will. The intellect of Detective Batman is the best part of the movie, but 2 scenes stand out to me. Elevated train scene, car chase.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable. The car chase scene is spectacular. It's shot well. Everything about it is good. The cinematography that Matt Reeves brought for the fight scenes annihilate Christopher Nolan's take on Batman.
Yeah.
Because he was so fierce in this movie. He was so vicious.
He wasn't
unrelenting.
He wasn't tempered.
Oh,
he was raw. Yeah, it was perfect.
So intoxicating.
I was thinking I'm not going to like it because Robert Pattinson kind of is a weirdo.
Oh, he won me over almost as much, but not now. I'd say 50% as the Joker.
Yeah.
Because I was totally against that. I was like, that's not going to work. It's not going to happen. The movie's going to suck. And I went and watched, and then
why'd that motherfucker die? Yeah,
they didn't even finish the movie. They had to twist the whole ending and change everything to make it all work. Like,
I thought he was still alive.
Apparently, he had not finished. From what I understand, he had not finished all of his scenes or his looping.
Oh, what a dick!
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I heard. And even if he did,
I'm retarded.
Yeah. if he had finished them, it doesn't matter. His Heath Ledger in that movie, one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in film in my entire life. I'm sorry if you think differently, whatever. It's a superhero movie. You know what? Fuck you. It was a great fucking performance. My favorite movie is Star Wars. It's one of the worst acted movies I've ever seen in my life outside of Alec Guinness.
Yeah.
So
no, it was good. It was. I like the fact that Gotham wasn't like, it wasn't as weird as Tim Burton's.
It was just rainy.
It wasn't as, I know it rained every fucking day.
They had a storm front that month,
but it wasn't like Nolan's was just Chicago. It was like a regular city. There was nothing.
Chicago shot in London. Yes.
No, it was just Chicago.
No, they shot it in London, a lot of it.
But
so I mean, was this movie.
Yeah, but I mean, it looked like it was just sterile and kind of boring.
It's brilliant how they do that,
but
too.
This was great, yeah.
Oh, God.
Gotham looked like an amalgamation of like 4 different cities.
Oh, yeah,
it did.
absolutely.
If you know the geography, it's like, so I'll never forget this. When I went to school for film and television and radio and all that crap. But my teacher, we were sitting around talking about films, and he was talking about, it was part of the course.
I remember when I was doing Deep Throat.
But he said, listen, there was a segment of society locally in the Philadelphia area in particular that were confused when they watched the first Rocky movie, especially if they were from Philadelphia, because Rocky's running in the South Philly Italian market. Then he's running near the city hall.
He ran like 95 miles.
They're like, that guy just ran 150 miles through the city. And then he still went up the steps. God damn, bless him. He's a fucking hero. He's a Superman. And that's not the way that the movies world was different. And that's the problem when you know everything that's going on in a movie. You see every scene and you go, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Why? Because I think the corner scene where the guys are singing, they're doing that acapella singing. That's under the L in like Frankfurt, in an area now that's dominated by heroin use.
Yeah,
like
you don't want to be there doing
so
that.
far away from South Philly. Anyway.
Yeah, it does.
Filming is not based on reality.
And it don't matter.
To your point, Steph.
Yeah.
What?
To your point.
My point. Yay.
Yes.
You didn't even know you were making a point, did you?
She did. She was saying that it was shot it looked like it was shot in 5 cities.
It did. They purposely did that to make it look like an amalgam of, like New York and like, I don't even know what.
Because Gotham is Gotham.
Yeah.
And there's room, they say, in this world for a Superman.
Would you know where Gotham is supposed to be in the real world?
I thought it was New York vicinity.
Cape May.
Cape May.
Gotham is in Cape May, and Metropolis is in Rehoboth.
Well, of course, everything good happens in
Yeah,
Rehoboth.
I saw a map. Yeah, they're right across the bay. Yeah, it's stupid. It's really stupid, but that's where they are.
Well, there's different universes for everything.
Apparently so. Yeah.
Thanks for the link, Pat. By the way,
welcome to the multiverse.
Hopefully, I can check that out tomorrow while I'm doing some other things.
It's gonna rock you out.
I'm gonna love it. Gesundheit. How do you like my my mouse pad?
I like that.
It's working pretty
nicer
good.
than mine.
I'm using a Death Wish promotional document for my Death Wish coffee for my pad because I couldn't use the tabletop. And
the tabletop sucks, man. It doesn't work.
It's speckly. And but I do a lot of work for Death Wish. I'm working on all new bags for them right now. I'm working on espresso coffee. I'm working on new dark and medium.
Have you tried their coffee?
Yes.
How is it?
So this is the way I'll describe Death Wish coffee and what it does to you. Do you remember Jolt Cola?
I know of it. I've never tried it.
I lived on it when I was at Temple University.
Why?
Because I didn't sleep.
Ugh.
So when I was in college,
neither, but still,
I played in a band. I worked a part-time job, which was a third of my life, and I went to school full-time. And then when I wasn't at school, I was either writing papers, studying, or staying up half the night writing songs that somehow disappeared into Terry's world. Because I would tape record
Terry's
them.
world.
But I got I slept maybe 3.5 to 4 hours sleep.
Sounds right.
So by the time I got to school, I was like, I need stuff. So I lived on Joe Cola on campus. And right outside the library on Temple campus near Paley Hole, I think it was a small stand where these middle-aged women had a pretzel stand. They were called the Pretzel Ladies. If you've gone to Temple University, you probably know what I'm talking about, but there's nobody listening on Facebook, so who the fuck cares?
Yeah,
but anyway, we would go to the Pretzel Ladies, and I would get, my lunch was, $1.75 through this. I would get like 3 pretzels and a Jolt Cola.
Oh,
Sometimes 2 Jolt Colas.
gross.
And I wonder why I have a heart problem today.
My friend Paul Fisher. Father Fisher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Paul Fisher too.
Yeah.
He's a drummer.
He was
Doesn't talk to me anymore.
When we were in college. He was at Westchester. He called me one day and he's like, "Oh my God, man, I drank a 2-liter bottle of Jolt Cola and I passed out."
How do you pass out after drinking that?
He got over caffeinated. He like fainted. He just passed out for like 12 hours.
I drank a 6-pack of Red Bull before I knew what it was.
Oh,
that was the first Instinct reunion in 2004 or 5.
It's like saying I blew a guy before I knew what it was. That's gross.
I bought it. I was like, I need to have some energy. And Rich DePietro was with me, and he was like, I wouldn't do that.
No,
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
That's why you have a heart condition.
So I drank that. It was.
Well, it's not that bad. I have a 2 Red Bull a day habit, so
It was the height of allergy season. I took my allergy medicine because it's back when my allergies.
So you went this way.
Yes, and then I did 4 shots.
Jesus Christ!
And that was like 4 hours before I went on. It was. I have the DVD of that show.
Yeah,
it's not good.
It's like a Quincy episode.
It's like, what the fuck are you playing, dude? Oh, it's
God,
embarrassing.
No.
That's what everybody says after old school shows, though.
Well, yeah, true. No, I tried Red Bull.
Were you playing
Red
Paul?
Bull and vodka once, man? It was gross.
Oh, I
It's
love
too
that.
Sweet.
I used to get that all the time.
Too sweet. You
get diet Red Bull and vodka.
Yeah, I can't.
You're the diet king with that.
I know. I can't. I don't like sugar. Yeah, it's weird. Like I stopped.
Pour some Splenda on me.
Yeah, when I was in 10th grade. I just stopped taking anything with sugar in it. And this girl I was dating, we were out somewhere, and she was like she breathed Diet Coke. Like
I get it.
And it's when Diet Coke was new. Like I'd never seen
that shit'll kill you.
So I was like, I'm sorry, I'm really thirsty. Can I just have a little bit of that? And I tried it. I'm like, wait, this tastes like Coke.
Sorry for the misspelling, Jim Robbins' birthday.
You bastard.
On your page.
But yeah, I was shocked, man. I actually liked it. And now it's weird. Like I'll go out to a restaurant and order a Diet Coke, and they bring a regular one. I'm like, no.
I love it.
I don't like it.
I love it.
Funny.
I love it, Jim.
I don't like it.
I love it.
It's like when I go down the Screwballs and I walk in and Jacob walks up and goes, rum and Coke? I'm like, that's in Diet Coke.
Saw Jacob on Friday night.
Yeah.
At the Depot.
Really?
Yeah. We went that was where the after party was for my son's band, Studweiser.
What the hell? He didn't even work down there anymore.
Where?
Screwballs.
He said he was there that night.
He was working, but he
was like a fill-in?
He's a fill-in, yeah. He doesn't work there all the time.
Because he told me he saw you that night.
Yeah. Yeah, he was my Waitron.
Somebody asked me, they're like, old school should play the Depot. I said, first of all, they have a no cursing policy.
Fuck that.
And you have to wear shirts with sleeves. You cannot wear a sleeveless shirt. And I
Why?
said, what am I going to wear?
Are you going to get armpit hair in the food? What's the problem?
I mean, I don't play with sleeves.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying I couldn't adapt. I've done it.
I've seen you playing sleeves.
Yeah, well, if I play Parks Casino, I'm going to put on if
you're wearing shirt. That, you play in that at M3
for a little bit. Well, at M3, I was cold.
Oh, of course. I thought you were just excited, but
No.
Whatever.
I was chilly.
But so we wearing like the same shit like cartoon characters every day at M3 again?
It depends. I mean, I don't know if we're going to work it all out ahead of time.
What?
What we're wearing.
Well, we just wear that. We just wear an old school shirts.
Oh, you mean, oh.
I'm not talking about like we're going to wear matching fucking jumpsuits.
That's what I thought you meant.
No, fuck, why?
I don't know. I thought maybe we did that before.
Never. No.
My buddy Larry and I used to do that. We used to wear like the same. We had matching Phillies jackets.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, the chicks were a little freaked out by it.
Yeah, a little bit.
They thought, there was something else
You're
going
gay,
on.
yeah.
Yeah. We just thought, we're like, We match. This is cool.
Yeah, it's not. It's totally
Who
not.
knew? I didn't know.
I knew.
I like symmetry.
That's not symmetry. That's duplication.
It was symmetry.
Oh my God.
I was taller.
Eh.
He was the better guitar player in those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry was really good. I mean, I'm not saying he's not really good now, but he was the alpha male of the guitar and bass and drums. He was our shining.
He was your
he was
oracle and
He
shit.
was our North Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, we had none of that. I knew no one with any talent.
It's not really talent. It's just, he was the guy that was better than everybody else.
I did know a guy who
But
used to brag about what a great bass player he was.
Okay.
He didn't own a bass.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it was terrifying. Well,
I'm a really good bomb specialist.
he's like, you hear that? It's a great D chord. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Talk about shit like that.
I have perfect spit.
Christ.
My. So, Pat. We lose him?
No, he's here.
Oh. Silent.
He's not even muted. He's just off.
Well, he's probably in the bathroom or something. I mean, this isn't like a captivating show.
No, God, not at all.
No.
Jesus Christ, I'm bored.
Like I say, if you have absolutely nothing to do, and I mean absolutely nothing, then by all means, tune in, listen, get involved, or not, because it's nothing.
What the hell was that one?
It's a special delay.
I like that.
Sort of like a stereo effect, too.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like your head's in a bucket.
I feel like I'm in a bucket. Let's see what happens if we expand the gate.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, now I'm in a church.
no, that's not a church.
Oh, it's a haunted church.
It's
Okay.
It's like Swede's church.
Yeah. You're tuned to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
Welcome to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
The likes of which the world has never seen before.
Right.
Dad.
No. Too much republicanism.
And do it well.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So I went to a high school musical the other day.
I heard something about this.
Yeah.
Do you have any video?
I don't. I'm not that kind of person, but and I really couldn't see my kid because the orchestra conductor stands in front of her for some fucking reason all the time. But
Well, that's because they're conducting, Jim.
but always in front of her, not everyone else. But it was
geography, man.
It was ironic because there's a couple of things that was kind of funny about it. It's like the flyer, which I didn't bring, I wanted to. I forgot though because I was in a hurry. But it has the bios of the actors, which makes sense.
Sure.
Then it has the bios of the kids who moved the fucking furniture behind the scenes, which is really fucking retarded. But it mentions, but it has no information about the kids who played in the orchestra. There were like 5 kids who played in the orchestra.
That's funny, man.
4 of them were Asian.
There was
No, I'm going somewhere. Don't be that way. 4 of them were Asian because every high school, Asian kids are great. Their parents drive them to be great musicians in the orchestra. And my kid, who dressed like an anime character, fucking thing. So I thought, okay.
Yeah, I saw you leave. I know why.
Oh, for fuck's sake. But, it was kind of funny, man. They were really good. They did Big Fish. It was a movie with Albert Finney in it. And
I think I have that on DVD.
Hey, man, I was actually crying at the end. Everybody was. It was really well done. Got to give the kids credit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they did a really, really, really good job. And the guy that did the lead was amazing. I mean, just
like Ingve?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. No, he did a great job. The guy can sing, he can act, and he was the only person in the whole production. At the end of this thing, He walked over to where the orchestra players were in the pit, because there was a whole orchestra. They were all adults and then 5 students.
That's interesting.
And he went over and he actually acknowledged them, which was kind of nice.
That's suburban budget right there.
That's what I told Caitlin. I'm like, see, you have somewhere to be for the rest of your life. You
That's not the way it works in where I went.
Damn right. They were great. Bree was commenting. She said they were amazing.
Yeah.
And
I saw Bree's post on Sunday.
Yeah, they were really good.
They did a show on Sunday. That's so cool.
Yeah. Well, they did one like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I can't even remember if they did before that. They did a whole bunch. She's been like, Caitlin has been doing that every night till like 11 o'clock for like 2 weeks.
Good.
Like just busting her ass to get that
builds
done.
Character.
Yeah. Doing that. She's working in some other, she's doing the jazz band shit. Unfortunately, I gotta fix her jazz master though, but
we'll get that.
We'll work on that. But yeah, man, she's just busting her ass. She had her first conference with her advisor for school.
Oh, nice. You said Sunday, Monday, so I went.
Yeah, that was well done. Yeah. So yeah, she's trying to figure out if she wants to do the music production or just straight old music.
There's a really good college in Philly for that.
Well, she's thinking of if she goes pure music, she wants to transfer to Westchester.
Oh, Westchester.
And then if she does the production, she may still do that. What did you think? But
it's worth a shot.
It's not going to be there.
Come on.
No, there are no sound effects for Westchester. But yeah, she's going to do music production.
All right, it's the closest thing I can get. It's local.
That's terrible.
It's a bad rendition.
That's better.
I love that.
That's much better.
How about this one?
I remember seeing that movie and that started and everybody's like,
do you remember?
What the fuck?
You don't remember this because this is before old school used to play that.
No.
Oh my God.
No fucking way.
When Lenny Martelli was in the band, we used to do that song.
I'd love to see you suggest it now. I'd pay money to be there when that conversation happened.
The eye of the tiger. Play it. Me and Siggs will go up and do it if Shaky don't want to do it.
It's a little high register.
A little bit, yeah. You got to grab your balls for that one.
Terry or Lenny sang it. I'm not sure.
Damn.
But yeah, we used to do that song, man. How about this one?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna sneak that one by.
Yeah, I think I found a sponsor for the show.
Oh yeah,
really?
AVN Music Awards?
Are they fucking nuts? Because we've had problems.
Who?
No, I won't go. Go on. I'm sorry.
All right.
Still getting.
Does your underwear stick?
Who, me?
Yes, you. If you're like most people, the humidity in this hot weather creeps up your leg and makes your underwear stick.
Gosh, I hate to admit it, but...
You get caught in embarrassing situations and it makes you walk funny.
It's true. I have to go in the other room and fix myself because, hey, my underwear sticks or creeps up on me. I don't know. What can I do about it?
Have you tried new underwear strips?
No. What are those?
Underwear strips. Just a strip here and a strip there. And your underwear stays where you put it. 8, 12, 24 hours a day.
Hey, it really works.
Underwear strips for people who care about what goes between their legs.
Yeah, we need to call those people. That's right in our wheelhouse.
Perfect for the show.
Oh my God, yeah. Jesus Christ. I remember trying to adjust myself one time in school and I heard someone laughing behind me when I turned around. I was in an empty hallway and it was like the guy that ran like the technology department at Villanova was behind me, laughing at me. I'm like, sorry, man. Came out of my sock.
Well, as you know, because of several very embarrassing incidents, the Winged Warriors' prestige in Midland City has hit an all-time low. And in the office of the police commissioner, there is an atmosphere of grim gloom.
Grim gloom?
Yes, Commissioner.
Well, the groom room is pretty glim, isn't it?
You can say that again.
I don't think I can.
Good.
However, let us remember bad news is no news.
All right.
Any calls for help for the
Winged Warrior?
Can't bring myself to use his name.
No, nothing.
In fact, I don't think the
Winged Warrior?
Yes, there's a single friend left among the city's thousands of men, women, and
children.
Married couples first, then children.
Where is the feathered fowl now?
In the broom closet in my office.
I see.
He seems to be sighing a lot.
Sighing?
Yes, like that.
Well, I'm sure there's someone somewhere who still loves him.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
I'm the president.
Of what?
The Midland City Senior Citizen chapter of the Chicken Man Fan Club.
Jesus
Do
Christ.
you want to see the Winged Warrior?
Yes, we all do.
We all?
Come in, girls. He's here.
I can hardly wait to see
He's
you.
really gonna
I'm
speak
so
excited.
excited.
Sweet, there's
I don't believe it.
Yes, Miss Helfing.
Tell the Winged Warrior his fan club is here.
Fine.
And now, girls, let's turn to page 16 in our songbook.
I don't believe it.
There isn't someone calling for wretched me, is there?
Yes.
Tom plays the chicken.
Certainly.
No matter what they may say.
Oh, my.
Now it's hip to laugh and jeer, but to us he's still a dear.
I am very touched
Superb.
beyond endurance. Superb. I'm very surprised on the other side of it.
I am still not believing it.
Wow. Isn't that inspiring?
Yeah, shit just got
So
real.
Chicken Man has not been forgotten
Wow.
in Toto. And not in Midland City either.
Hey, Kinley, how's it going?
Oh. So, Jim,
Wow.
there's a person that does a voice similar to yours.
Oh,
It's a guy that busts the Indian scammers.
okay.
See if I can find it. You'll hear what I'm talking about.
Scammers?
Yep, here he is. Hello, Kinley. I was going to ask her if it was past her bedtime, but it's only 8:30.
Kinley says she doesn't believe in Canadians, and I'm like,
all right, so listen to this guy's voice.
oh yeah, Australians are the worst.
You to our online secured server where our technicians will help you to cancel out those services. So,
Okay.
is it a good time for you to be in front of a computer for a while?
Vocoder.
Yeah, how long do you think it'll take?
Oh, it hardly takes 5 to 10 minutes.
All right. I'm available, yes. For the next couple hours, actually.
The hell is this?
He scams
You have
them.
the Google Chrome, right?
Okay,
The Google Chrome browser.
I've heard of that before, yes.
So
So just pull up the Google Chrome.
let's put this. So there are these people that you get these phone calls and like, hello, yes, I'm calling about your Google is running long. You want to fix it?
Yeah.
Right? So this guy somehow he gets these calls. He's a hacker.
Of course.
He gets into their computers.
Oh.
He knows where they are.
And on the top of your
He
Google
steals their
Chrome, there
files.
is a long search panel where you can type something to search. Okay?
Okay.
Do you see that?
They don't realize it's like,
It's in the
Okay.
one is in the middle and one is on the top. Do you see the one on the top?
Yes, I do. This is totally not a scam.
If you ask me. Yes, I can see it.
sounds like Cookie Puss.
Okay. It says, thank you for downloading TeamViewer.
Okay, so once you successfully download the the software, you will
Okay.
see a password and an ID. Okay, you will see your password and ID. So
he
you let me know
he
once
plays
you see
along
the
like this
password.
with them.
Oh yeah.
And then eventually they start noticing their files getting deleted. Everything. And he's like, I don't know what's happening. I just hit a button here on this side of it. And they get upset and they start screaming at him and cursing at him.
Hi, this is Rebecca here.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
Whoa, that's
commercial break. Always with the commercial breaks.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So tell me about Kevin.
He's such a nice person. He's a perfect husband material.
Perfect husband material.
Oh, so he's got that something that you know what?
Yes.
He sounds like I imagine the Great Adventure old man sounds like.
Sorry? I didn't get you, ma'am. Come again?
Don't break character, you bastard.
Like, can you tell me, ma'am, are you driving back home?
Yes.
So what they do, they get these people to drive to the bank and empty their bank accounts and send them emergency money and all this stuff. You've heard about this, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, so he plays them, man. It's hysterical. This guy's good. He's good. He's good.
I gotta do something.
Uh-oh. His whistle's wet and he's got to take it out on somebody.
Kinley's like losing her shit, man.
What's going on?
I know.
She okay?
She seems very upset.
Sorry about that,
That's
Kinley.
okay.
Jim will be just back in a moment. Because the cat. Well, I don't know about that.
Sorry?
Is she your boss and like she's just too busy right now?
She's not my boss, ma'am. She's a junior technician.
Refund.
I'm not yelling at you, ma'am.
please.
You are making me like that, ma'am.
Oh, you're not yelling? Okay, so quit molding, please, and just help me. Why is it turning on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off? Why?
Because of you, ma'am, this thing is happening. So we are restarting your computer, ma'am.
What do
Once
you
your
mean
computer gets
because
restarted,
of me? I didn't do anything.
You are making something wrong, ma'am. Don't
Okay,
touch your
just
computer.
give me
This
my
is the
money.
control of your
Just
mouth.
give me the form so I can get my money. I'm not going to sit here.
Anyway, this is the whole thing that goes on. But nobody cares. And I'm just going to go back. Let's see if I can find some Rob Halford doing Painkiller or something. I don't know.
Hacking like that, but we used to you remember at the mall used to be a place called Jade Garden?
Yes.
When we worked at the stationery store in the mall in high school, we used to call up there every night when we got bored. And for like 3 months we called up and we're like, yeah, hi, can I speak to Jack?
Mehoff.
Jack? Yeah, Jack. His name Jack Wu.
Oh, Jack, yeah.
So we would call
I used
him.
to do this to Russell.
And they're like, who what does he look like? We're like, he's like 6'4", black, very wide man, weighs about 300 pounds. Jack Wu. For months. Then we called him up and it's like, hey, it's Jack. And we did the whole like any messages thing. The guy freaked the fuck out. We thought he was going to come down and kill us.
Well, we have 24 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah, and I ruined my pants.
I'm sorry about that. That's why I went to the bathroom.
You want to hear Painkiller from Philadelphia?
Sure.
Okay, here it is.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, how are we feeling tonight?
It's a lie because they had 5 more songs after this.
Nevada, California, Pennsylvania must have passed a new law because it smells really different in here tonight.
No, it's always been like that.
Okay, brotherly love, show us some love. We got time for one more song. What do you want to hear, Philly? Is Rocky from here or some shit? Because that was weak. What do you want to hear? One more song. That's better. One more time, please.
Damn.
Guitar tones are sick. So
Nice.
when I was like 15, 70-year-olds
Hello, Bray.
that did concerts, you know what they sounded like?
Shit.
No, they were great, but you know what they sounded like? They sounded like this. This was a 70-year-old concert when I was a kid.
I'm thinking like Lawrence Welk.
Pretty close, man.
Oh, these guys.
We believe home.
Oh,
is
no, they don't sound like that. This is what it sounded like at a concert when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, look how things have changed.
No, yeah.
I mean, seriously.
And it wasn't like they were doing crazy shit. They were just crooning. I mean, Grace, most people.
This is like, you know.
This guy's like singing his guts out.
Not saying it's better or worse. Some might say it's worse. To me, it's the greatest thing ever.
It's better. It's much better.
And they had this giant, like, this thing.
What the hell is that?
It's a giant priest. If you look on that guitar, it's on the top of the guitar.
Oh, okay.
It was a light thing,
Oh, gotcha,
and it came down out of the ceiling, and it had lights coming out of it and everything. I'll mute it so you can see it. It's crazy, man. I was there. That's where we sat.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Nice.
Because the show got canceled 17 million times. Yeah. Thanks, COVID.
Oh, that's the funny thing now.
And then heart problems.
There was a thing on the news about the Spirit Airlines canceling kids' flight to Disney. I'm like,
I heard that.
Are they really?
Look how old.
Yeah, I know. He looks like an old Amish guy.
Yeah. Read his book. Pretty cool book. Yeah. The Rob.
Damn.
Anyway,
amazing.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I'm glad I got to share that tonight with you guys.
Yeah, I'm glad Facebook let us. And
well, it's live.
I think
I don't think they can do the.
No,
I don't know if they can do it.
I think we're probably going to get banned in like Syria, but that's okay.
I heard about that place.
I don't care about those guys. Well, it's like I said, we could play stuff like all kinds of covers. I think, and I think we can get away with it. Like stuff like that. This isn't even a cover.
That sounds like the song.
It's instrumental.
Oof, that's
yeah. I think we can get away with it. Yeah, I've looked at copyright-free music. It's grim. Let's see, what do I have?
Oh, I got some copyright-free Van Halen here, but it's a copy of a song anyway. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, ain't no copyright-free. Well, that's not really Van Halen.
No, it's terrible.
Oh, what the?
Easy, fella.
Mm.
Well, this is one that was never released. Oh, maybe.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're getting in trouble with that. Yeah, it's all kind of like boring shit like this. That's not so bad. Yeah, King Control.
I can get away with this, I think. These are demos from Kiss with Van Halen backing them. Oh, it's the demos of Van Halen Gene is producing. Wow. Never heard this, huh?
No.
This is right out of the club, man.
I think I have some of that. Oh, I don't have it here.
Isn't that weird? Very 70s. So when they went in and did the final version, the producers were like, yeah, just drop that section.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to find the solo.
You had an old Def Leppard, their demo tape.
I mean, a lot of the songs still there.
Yeah.
This song eventually got re-recorded on the last Van Halen album, right here. But Women in Love. Fucking Michael Anthony, dude.
Yeah, I was really bummed when they got rid of him. That's how I got mad at Wolf.
That was the High Fidelity. It's almost a Boston kind of take on the solo.
A little bit, yeah. I've only seen you guys once in concert.
Oh my God.
And that was at Monsters.
There you go.
Hey, what? Oh, wait. No, I think I've seen them twice. Neither time, whatever the hell they were going to do with the drum kit worked.
That was taken from a horn on one of their cars.
Oh. If you are going to get nitrous oxide at the dentist, I suggest this song.
I see a hamburger.
Oh, I just was
Claymation.
like...
This is
old John Cusack
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
$2.
Better Off Dead.
$2.
One of my favorite movies.
The cadence is different.
Different, yeah.
So they're playing a little bit ahead of the beat, I think. I might be wrong, but they're not in. It's a different feel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not produced as much. There's something missing. But I like stuff like this. I like it like
it's
raw.
great, isn't it?
It's like what is that? Kiss 1974. Like it sounds different. I kind of like the rawness of it. Yeah.
Watch, none of this is going out over Facebook.
Oh, for maybe, yeah, probably.
Still the same solo.
Yeah.
But it doubles.
Yeah. There's slide whistle.
Right.
It's like when you don't sing "I'm a Cowboy." It just ruins it.
Nobody ever saw that coming.
Well,
seriously.
I mean, you do hear me scream every time you do that. Okay. Good.
And then some of the demos are an amalgamation of other songs all put together and then split apart in the studio for them. This is on a different kind of truth. They like 40 years later, 35 years later. It's interesting, isn't it?
It's neat, yeah. He's not in his he's like ow, ow, ow,
right
kind of thing yet. This may have been before he irritated them.
It's awesome. I love it.
I just remember when in high school we went on that trip to Europe, and it was when Walkman first came out. You had to be like rich to own one.
Yeah.
One kid
I had a Sanyo knockoff when they came out.
That's what I had. It didn't even have rewind. You had to like flip it over and fast forward to rewind it.
I think mine might have been like that.
Yep.
I had Def Leppard on through the night.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I every time
one of the first
I would have to flip it,
got.
fast forward, flip it. Nope, flip it. But yeah, this kid had one, and the only tape he brought was 1984 because 'twas the year we went.
Yeah.
And oh my God, man, I was like stealing that every chance I got. And then I was like, wait a minute. I walked up to the front of the bus. I'm like, do you have an aux jack up here? He's like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, do you have a...
You mean this thing here?
And we plugged, well, he was Italian. So I plugged it in and we could actually listen to it throughout the whole bus. It was badass.
That's cool, man.
Because we used to do that when I worked at the mall in high school. Worked at a big stationery store for King of Prussia, Deckhouse Stationers, and we had to listen to music all the time, and we figured out a way to hack in.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we used to just play tapes and shit in it. And we could never decide. Like, I always wanted to play like a harder shit, and the one guy I worked with didn't. So we would put in the Back to the Future soundtrack as a compromise and play that the whole time.
This is called Jedi Jingle Maker Van Halen 8 Your Underwear. Whatever that means.
Okay. Goes along with our sponsor.
Not hearing anything.
Oh dear.
Doesn't even sound anything like Van Halen.
No. Performance.
Here's the brown sound, as they call it.
Oh, I don't want to shit myself.
They that's what they refer to Eddie Van Halen's tone as. It's called brown.
Oh.
My YouTube channel. Hope you're having a great. About 5.
Fuck you, you bastard. Shut up.
Hold the presents back a bit.
He's telling you how to set your Marshall, what to do.
Tell me what to do. I'll do what I want.
See if he fucking plays his guitar. It's close. There are people that devote a good portion of their lives to taking apart what he did on each, not just his sound, but every album. It changed the technology he utilized.
Yeah. Well, he used to play like with his back to the audience. You couldn't see what he was doing.
George Lynch was the king of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The king.
Makes sense.
So we've got
somebody figured it.
3 minutes, as you told me 1 minute ago. We had 4 minutes.
So what do you? We're not going to be here.
Don't mess with Texas.
Whoa.
Jesus.
We're not going to be here next week. So what you got to plug?
I got a old school at Peppers this Friday. Peppers in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania by Amadeus. Right. Old school comes on around 8:30. I'm not sure which one it is because the times are different these days. In the old days, it was 9.
Be there by 8. The place is going to get packed.
Get a reservation now. If you don't have a reservation, stand near me. I'll hold your hand.
There are no reservations in the bar.
Oh, well then, good luck to you.
Good fucking luck, yeah.
Good bar. One of my favorite bartenders is there.
Yeah, he's a badass.
He's a good guy. He's got the big beard. So yeah, we've got that going on Friday night, and that's it. And then I'm in a different place for a little while. Got the guards coming in watching the house.
Nice.
And then I'll be back the next weekend. And then the following week, what do we got going on after that? Let's see. Let's take a quick look here on the
let me know when you're back. I'm not paying any attention.
I'm back on the 18th or the 16th or something like that. Right before my birthday.
Gotcha.
Birthday. And then so that's this Friday, April 8th at Peppers King of Prussia. April 23rd, Old School will be at the Wit Pain, doing what they do best, making you want to listen to music again.
Gotcha.
And then on April 30th, this is a big one. Old School is going to be at Blackjack's in Birdsboro. I think that's the area where it's at.
Yeah, Birdsboro.
With the band Resurrection. Not Erection, Resurrection will be there with them. And that's going to be a cool show.
Cool guys,
that's a bunch of guys. They reached out to me. I reached out to them, blah, blah, blah. We got together and we got this thing going, and we got a dual show. They're going to open the show, and Old School's going to finish it up. The stage at Blackjack's is second to none. It's unbelievable.
All the same setup.
Yeah, everything's back in action. Thanks to Mike Calmia.
Nice.
So, and then the first week in May.
Oh, right.
That's when it all goes down. If my mouse would just do something.
It's just not happening.
For Christ's sake. Jesus. It jumped to June. See, this is the technology kills me.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Okay. May 6th. The weekend of M3, May 6th, 7th, and 8th. May 6th, 12 noon, in the parking lot. Old School. The tailgate party. M3 Rockers.
Forever, yeah.
Sponsored by M3 Rockers. They're paying the bill. Go. It's free.
There's a bill?
They're paying the bill.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah. It's called advertising.
There you go.
We'll be there. Old school will be there. And I forgot one more thing. Got to rewind.
Oh, you just got here.
April 22nd. I'll be at the Fire in Philadelphia with my original band,
right,
Instinct, Rat Rod, Midhaven, and my son's band, Studweiser.
Nice.
Because if you're not wise, you're stud.
There you go.
Anyway, those are the next 4 things I am involved with, other than being drunk in Vegas.
There's that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the next time we'll be back here is the 19th.
Yes.
Okay, so we're off next week.
So, unless there's a band practice.
And be back. Yeah, well, let me know. I'll touch base with you.
Drugs and alcohol.
Probably.
Nothing about up to Texas shit.
Touch it. Touch it.
All right, so maybe we'll be back on the 19th. Maybe not.
I think we will. I have a good feeling about it.
All right.
Touch it.
We'll figure it out and let you know. I'm sure we'll throw shit out there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you, Doc. Thank you, Pac. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, everyone else who jumped in. And we will do this again. Oh, and,
good night.
Thanks, Miguel, for me stealing your music and not telling you about it. Hope you're cool with that. And
try that one more time.
Good night.
There you go.
And
good riddance.
There you go. All right. Good night, all.
See ya.
See you, man.